Hey guys, we're back with another video. And today it's going to be about the fire, my house getting on fire or burning down, or let's get into it. So before we start the video, I just want to say thanks to everybody who supported and donated, shared, reached out, prayers, everything that you can think of. It's kind of like uncomfortable to talk about because it's kind of crazy that it happened. And so I've been avoiding this video, guys, for a minute, but we're gonna get it over with because it's something that happened and we're moving forward. So I don't know. Okay, let me be serious though, because it's a serious topic. I just hate to be like, make it sad because I hate that happened. March 1st, that's when my house caught on fire, and like I was like at work. I was getting ready. I got off late that day. I remember I was really rushing everywhere, and I was just really rushing. I had went to the mall and to find an outfit for wherever I was going, and I got home and it was like sunset. I remember I got home, it was around like 5-ish, like 5:05 I got home, and I remember I was making a video on the way home on my Snapchat story. I was already going through a whole bunch of things, whatever. I made a video and I was like, it's just so crazy when, God is just really working on you, and that's how I felt. I felt like God was just really working on me at that time. And in the time spans between like the time of that video, and I'll put all that stuff in this video, the time of like that video to when the house was on fire, it's like a 30-minute time frame in between these two things. So basically for me, I remember my dog was still in his cage at the time. I was in the shower, I took a quick shower, whatever. I had just finished my makeup. I remember I had just put in my setting spray and I had my fan in my hand. And I remember I had tried on my pants and I didn't like my pants, whatever. And I remember it was super hot. It was super hot, but like I wasn't really tripping about it being super hot because I was rushing. I just thought since I was just rushing, it was just like whatever. I just thought I was just hot. I just thought I was all over the place. But I remember I closed my blinds before I got in the shower when I got home, because obviously I was taking a shower, whatever, I was getting ready, and my window like faced like cars and like a whole bunch of people because we lived in a condo. But basically my blind was like pushed over a little bit, and my dog, he barks at everything. I don't know about your guys' dogs, but my dog literally barks at a ghost. He barks at everything. So he was barking, but the only reason I wasn't really tripping is because I had music blasting. I was getting ready, like a girl does. I was just getting ready. So I really wasn't thinking much. I was just being blind, I guess, and just not aware of my surroundings. But basically, the reason why I started to trip, because no fire alarms were going on, like nothing. Like there was like really no way to know unless you've seen it on the news. Actually, I'm glad we're talking about this. On the news, actually, that night of the fire, some man said he went banging on doors. Sir, whoever you are, if you're watching my video, you did not bang on the door. I wasn't banged on. Didn't nobody help me. So I just feel like, don't go on the news capping. Next. That's just irritating me, guys. But on a real note though, so the only reason I started to even trip was because my dog was banging on his cage. Like he was like moving his cage because he was in the living room in his cage, and in the living room we had like a sheer curtain. So with that sheer curtain, he could see all the flames. So he was banging on like the cage. That's how I knew something was wrong. So I told my Alexa, I said, Alexa, shut up. Because I always tell my Alexa, shut up. I said, Alexa, shut up. And so it goes off, and I like turned like a little bit and glanced at the window, and I seen it was just so red. I was like, oh, you just kind of know, like I just knew it was just, I had on no clothes. I grabbed my robe and I I grabbed my robe and I went out the door. I felt the doorknob to make sure it wasn't hot at first. It wasn't hot. I opened the door. I run out. I go get my dog Rilo. And then once I get Rilo, I remember I'm like standing in like the hallway, like looking at my bedroom door open. And I was like, I should go get my keys. So I started to go back to go get my keys, but those flames are coming so quickly. So the fire, when I realized, was at 6:30. So then at 6:34 is when I got out. So when I got out, I'm at the front door with Rilo, and my robe is not on. My robe is just in my hands. So I have Rilo and I have my phone like this, and then the robe. That's it. So then I touched the doorknob, and it wasn't hot. I looked to the left and I looked to the right. To the left is like, if you go down there, there's like our neighbors, like a little further down, there's like a block, and then their door, and there's the outside. That outside is where we usually take Rilo to go potty, but I didn't know which way the fire was coming from. And if I went to the outside, I could have got stuck. So I went to the left, or the right. I went to the right, and that's where the flames were coming, but the flames were coming so fast, I ran track, so I had a little in me, but I had to run to get away from the flames. And when I went out, everybody is just like surrounding it. And like for me, I didn't really know like what was going on. So I remember like I just fell to the ground. Like I literally fell to my knees. Like I just couldn't even like process what was going on. I literally was just so like, oh my gosh, like what do you do? So the picture that I've been posting, the picture of my thumbnail, was the picture I took when I got out, which was, I got out at 6:34, and I took that picture at 6:36. So in between that, the 2 minutes, those flames were just going out of control. So I remember just falling down to the ground. Somebody came and got Rilo. I was screaming hysterically, like I still can hear it, like I can still hear me screaming. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so then basically somebody came and somebody took Rilo from my hands. I remember I was trying to call my mom. Siri wasn't working. I was trying to call my mom like before I got Rilo. Siri wasn't working. I tried to call 911 first. It didn't work because that rainbow like AI thing, whatever. And then I called my mom, but I couldn't speak. That's why I took the picture. I couldn't get it out. I couldn't like say what was going on, so I had to send her a picture. And then from there, I called my grandfather, and I was just screaming. I was just screaming hysterically on the phone. That's when I fell down to the ground. That's when somebody got Rilo. Mind you, had on no clothes, no shoes. It was freezing outside. It was March 1st. It was still super cold in St. Louis. So it was just crazy from there. Like I don't know, like I had on no shoes. Somebody gave me shoes. Somebody gave me the shirt off their back, literally. They were no shirt. Somebody's giving me jackets. I'm having on these huge clothes. Like, I'm in shock. I'm just watching it burn. I'm just watching it burn down. Like, what do you do? What do you think? What do you say? What do you feel? So I just was watching it. My godmom, she was luckily at the Target that was like 5 seconds away from our house. She ran all the way from the Target to me. Then she had like a little like super bad like panic attack. She had to go to the hospital. I had to walk her to the ER. Mind you, my mom's not there yet. My mom's at work, so it was just me and Rilo the whole time. So she's at work. She finally gets there. She had to go to the hospital with Kim, my godmom. And I don't know, like somebody put clothes on me. My aunt, she put clothes on me. She told me I was so super cold, freezing, numb. Like I couldn't feel my hands, couldn't feel my body. I remember I had to go. We went to my grandparents' house. Like after a while, we just didn't know what to do. They just wanted to make sure like I was good. And then I snuck out. I snuck out of my grandparents' house and I left and I went back to the house because that's where I wanted to be. I felt like my mom was at the hospital, somebody had to handle business, so that person had to be me. And from there, I went back up there. All of it was closed down. There was like 12 different fire trucks, so many different cops, so many different people surrounding the area. Like there's so much traffic in and out. Like it was just literally insane. So basically I went back up. My car is still there. My car is melted. At this time my car is melted. And I didn't know who to talk to. I'm just asking the firefighters, like, there was me. I was the only, there's this old lady at the top of us. She's so old, like she was so old, Miss Mary. And then there was me and my mom at the bottom, and then there was a family at the top. But I guess I'm the only one who was really there while really the only eyewitness there. And I remember I begged the firefighters. I was like, please let me go inside. Like, please let me, I need my keys. Like, I need something. I'm not really processing it, I guess I'm really in shock on the way, whatever. But where was I at? Honestly, if you guys don't know, like, inhaling fire smoke is super dangerous. It's literally deathly. Like, you can die from inhaling so much fire smoke. So I couldn't be in there for a long amount of times. Like, I wasn't even supposed to be in there at all. And I got my purse and I got my keys. He let me get my purse and my keys. Actually, no. He made me describe it to him. And he brought it out to me. And once he brought me out my purse and stuff, that's when I begged him to let me go inside, because I'm like, we need something. Like, I'm not leaving here with just nothing at all. I just am not. That's just not me. So he finally let me go inside with my teddy bear slippers, no socks, so it's flooded in there. So my whole, like, everything is just soaked. I'm soaked, I'm freezing, I'm cold, you know? I ended up going in there and I was able to grab, like, our documents. Those were fine. I was able to grab, like, dirty baskets. I went in there and grabbed whatever I could. And just had that, grabbed what I could. And so later that night, still at the scene, I had to talk to fire investigators. There's, like, these people who volunteer for fires who come and give you, like, bags and necessities, toothbrushes, dog bowls, dog food, hair ties, body wash, socks, things that you literally just don't have after a fire, things you could never imagine happening until they happen. So basically the fire investigators came and spoke to me, the volunteers spoke to me, police had to speak to me, firefighters, all these things. I just had to speak to so many people and so many different things. So after that night when I was able to go home, I think I was just really in shock for, like, I still think I'm in shock, if we're gonna be honest. Those, like, weeks after were just really crazy. Those days after were really crazy. Like 2 days after, we were finally able to go and, like, look inside, see what we were working with. Like, weren't able to do things for a few days. Like, those days were really just so hectic, and for me, like, I was in shock. Like, I didn't know what to think, what to say, what to process, how to feel, and I still don't feel like I do. I feel like, yes, it was for a better reason and a bigger purpose, and it was nothing but a blessing and a testimony to my life. It changed my life in every way. I just feel like I still don't know how to feel about it. I still can't go home. Like, I have a new home for sure. Love it, grateful, but it's just not home. Just not home. Like, it literally, my house burnt up, but that blew my whole life up as well. So things were definitely crazy, definitely a lot going on, but I'm nothing but grateful for it now. That's kind of really my experience of the fire, what I went through. Am I still recovering? For sure. It's only been 2 months. Do I have really bad PTSD with a lot of things? Do I am very cautious? Do I make sure I have on some kind of clothes at home? Am I, I maneuver a lot differently now with a lot of different things. I'm nothing but grateful. I'm blessed to still be alive. I could have died. If I didn't get out when I did, thank God for my dog. If I didn't get out when I did, I don't know where I could have been right now. So I'm so grateful, so blessed to have another day. Like, cheers to another day every day. Like, every day is a good day, and I'm still here. That means God is still working on me. Like, I don't know. And I got this purpose tattoo 2 weeks before all this happened. A whole tattoo that says purpose I got. And I got it because, I don't know, God was just working on me. I just felt like it was just such a strong word and had such a strong meaning. And I was like, I just love it. It's just so empowering. So I went and got the tattoo, and then all this happened. It's for a bigger story, a bigger reason. It's bigger than me. And yeah. So it's definitely been crazy. I definitely already had like things going on beforehand. And all in all, to where I'm at today in May, I'm blessed. It's only up from here. I want everybody to know God is so good, God is so real. We love him over here. And yeah, to anybody who saw my stories, prayed, supported, donated, shared, talked, just anything, I am so grateful for you guys. And we're so loved, we're so grateful. Cheers to another day, and I hope you guys enjoyed my side of the fire. It definitely took me a long time to even want to talk about it, and I feel like a lot of people think like just because I look okay and I handle it well means that it doesn't affect me, which is not at all true. Like, it's just a crazy situation that a lot of you have never been through. A lot of you will not ever go through. You guys are not in my shoes. You never will be. So the way I handle things, that's up to me. So with that being said, it just is what it is. And make sure you guys are subscribed because we're so close to 500. This close. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.